Now, Moses was talking about the law and like the Ten Commandments and surrounding ourselves with that. And you could say, okay, he was focused in on the people of Israel memorizing that stuff. But let's replace the law for a moment with a relationship with Christ. And think about this passage again in terms of that and hear it from a whole different perspective. So I'm gonna give you Bill Miller's version now. Listen, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone. And you must love Jesus, your God, with all your heart, all your soul, and all your strength. And you must commit yourself wholeheartedly to being in that relationship with Jesus and to follow where he is with you every day. And repeat the fact that he is present with you again and again. Remind your children that God is there loving on them. Talk about them and about Jesus when you're at home and when you're on the road. And when you're going to bed, you should be talking to Jesus. And when you wake up in the morning, you should be talking to Jesus. Give yourself physical reminders so that you don't forget that Jesus is there. Tie something onto your hand and wear something on your forehead to remind you. Surround yourself with things that help you to remember what's always been true, that God is present right here and right now. And that's the call for us, to surround ourselves with things that help to remind us of God's presence. To just be in conversation with him in everything that we do, knowing that he is in the room and he really is listening. And remember the essence of who God is. God's love seeks to transform us all. He is constantly initiating that love into our lives, whether we're aware of it or not. The moment that we wake up to the moment that we put our heads down, he is there. When we find ourselves faced with the fire of our trials, he is there. In the darkest hours of our grief, he is there. In our victories, he's there. In our joys, he is there. In any circumstance that you have already experienced, can imagine experiencing, or will experience, even if it's beyond your imagination, it doesn't matter. He is there. To practice the presence of God, then, is to be on a journey where God is teaching us how to love as he loves us.